Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only. That's just a bit of butt covering there. I'm a tarot reader. I'm not giving financial advice or medical advice, but we just have to put it out there. Yeah, I do notice the odd troll pops on, so I just send them on their merry way. But what I want to have a look at, so yeah, if you ever see any troll, don't try and argue with them or anything like that. Just leave them and I shall clean them up. Okay, using my Golden Universal Tarot, what I want to have a look at, one of my beautiful viewers asked me about the Trump's and Melania's NFTs. Very quickly, yes. The canon is also the judge presiding over Walt's case. I wasn't sure who it was. Yeah, we'll see how that plays. Would have been nice if it was a different judge, so there wasn't a conflict of interest there. I gather they've got a lot of similar lawyers as well. But we'll see how that plays, and I read on that yesterday. But what I want to have a look at is the NFTs. Now, one of my beautiful viewers did ask me, was there secret information embedded in the NFTs? Goodness, I have no idea how one would go about that. I shall just assume that it's possible because, goodness me, everything else seems to be possible nowadays in regards to technology and coding. So, entertainment only. Now, you've got to remember the last round of NFTs that Trump put out there sold out very quickly, raised a few $1 million. I don't get an NFT at all. What you're basically doing is buying a computerized image. What are you going to do with it? It's not even physical. It's just an image that you can download onto your computer. I honestly, I don't understand. However, perhaps the reason I don't understand is because it's a brilliant way to money launder without actually requiring any physical um, product, without requiring physical product. And the question is, was there classified information? I'll try and get through this one really quickly. Was there in any of Trump's or Melania's smears on? There may well have been lies, secrets, stealing. We know he stole the documents. We know that there's empty folders. Where did they go? And then we've got the wounded in retreat. We know that Trump, by disclosing information, has caused deaths of some of foreign agents throughout the world and the exposure of others. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. He will be in the future. Unfortunately, it won't be until after his flesh body is gone from this world. He will be declared an illegitimate president. I did read a couple of years ago on it and saw that it would be in about 8 years' time. 10 years' time, a couple of years ago. So we're probably looking at by 2030 or thereabouts. So, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Was there classified information embedded in any of the NFTs, non-fungible, whatevers they are? Was there classified? Was it a way of transferring classified information? Was any NFTs used as a way to transfer classified information? I see some plans. Um, I see actually plans with drawings on them. So I'm going to say yes. Um, they're weird drawings. It's almost like there's a globe with longitude and latitude lines on it, and I see a dotted line making sort of a corner of a triangle. Um, Now, this doesn't necessarily mean anything. It just may be symbols to show that it was actual images, figures, as in not written figures, as in picture figures. Show me, show me. Oh, I suddenly feel really ill. Um, had lunch. Shouldn't be feeling ill. I've had lunch. I had avocado on brown bread toast. Yum, yum, yum. Show me, was there classified information transferred in any NFTs? Run it round that way, okay. Okay. Ten of Wands, the burden of messaging, trying to get the message across to the safety there. A jumbled mess of messaging, coded perhaps messaging, to get it from this point to that point. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. I really just want to grab him by the lapel and scream in his face. Okay. Hold that urge back again. Right. A youth bringing forward, or a whistleblower bringing forward the sword of truth. Someone bringing forward the information in regards to this. Boy, oh boy, he is toast. Speaking of toast with avocado on it, he's going to be toast. I do see that whomever did the coding, or someone close to whoever, oh, okay, thank you. I'm getting the person that did the coding bragging about it to somebody else. Wow. This is going places I did not expect this reading to go. Great question. Far out. I want to cuss, actually. I'm just feeling really intense about this. It's not even my country, but I'm feeling that whomever did the coding has bragged about it to somebody else, and there is information going to be coming out. Mercenary actions. Yeah, he did it for money. I'm not talking about the coder here. I'm talking about Trump. He did it for money. Oh, and mercenary actions is basically selling out for money. Oh, sorry about my exclamations, but this is just the energies that I'm feeling that come through this screen. You'd almost have your hair blown back. In the past, the hanged man sacrificing in the past, exploring different ways of doing things. Goodness me. Willing to sacrifice. Crowning this reading a judgment moment. An inevitability of being called to judgment about this. Holy crumbs. I want to have a little look in a minute to see whether Jack Smith has got information on this, because I think he may have. It's the feels I'm getting. Okay. The immediate future, being seen and heard. The information is going to be seen and heard externally. Hidden agendas and secrets being brought forward. Wow. Internally, a harsh truth is coming for Trump. A harsh truth as the hidden agendas and secrets are revealed. Hopes and fears. A crossroads when it comes to the truth. His hope is that it'll go one way, his fear is that it'll go the other, as he sits in front of this self-inflicted swamp. The outcome, Queen of Cups. The lid is off the cup. information that has not yet been revealed, sort of truth, and he did it for money laundering. Money laundering. My 2 money laundering cards there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You've got the world, you've got the legacy, the financial legacy. There is a money trail, naivety, the past, a gift given in the past, thank you, that he was financially rewarded for. It's going to come unexpectedly out of left field for us lay people, but the message is going to be brought forward in regards to homeland security. Holy S. We've got here a judge presiding. We've got, well, I'm going to say Aileen Cannon, entrapped by the information that comes out. And then we have the higher authorities, the courts ruling over because it's dark money. There's going to be a lot of anxiety for Trump, and he's going to not like what comes forward, but big stick moment for him. Goodness. There's also a lot of anxiety about what he has done. He's not looking at what what occurred. He didn't care what occurred, who he hurt, what damage he did, because he was just all about grifting, getting money. This is powerful, powerful information that's going to come out. He did not care. He was only about the money. You've got the dark money and the anxiety. I think he's anxious about it coming out. Wow. Okay, when that lovely viewer asked that question, I was like, yeah, pinch of salt. Holy crumbs, where that went, where the emotions within me went, where the messaging that I was getting from the guides went. Moral, financial, ethical corruption. He didn't care who he discarded out into the cold when he was president. But this could also be the courts, the DOJ coming after him, but he did not care. The FBI, the CIA. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Because, okay, thank you. I'm being drawn to seeing the image of that Hierophant card. It's he thought he was a god. He thought he was a god, basically. But he's going to end up, he is going to end up in a bad way. And then again, vascular event on the bottom. Okay. Does Jack Smith have this information? Does anybody in the DOJ have this information? Are they in talks with somebody? Does anybody in the DOJ have, oh, you want that one? Okay. Where do you want those cards? On the bottom. Okay, thank you. Well, what have I got sprung out here? Russia. Does anybody in the DOJ have this information? Could be the birth of something significantly new coming forward, challenged by a harsh truth. Wow. Something significantly new being brought forward. I'm asking if anyone in the DOJ has it. It's a yes card. There's a harsh truth coming here. deceit, betrayal, treason at the foundation there, heartbreak, loss, despair in the past, agents lost, contacts lost, but also the truth just literally being stabbed in the, not even in the back, in the front, stabbed in the front. And when you're stabbed in the front, it usually means by someone that should be trustworthy. Here we've got Trump himself seeing himself as the emperor type figure. I am the emperor, I am the god, I am the king, I can do whatever I like. He's going to have to defend himself against this. Externally, we have the DOJ. Internally, we have the dawn of the new day and the purging of the toxicity. Hopes and fears for Trump being trampled underfoot. The ending, a significant ending that will bring about reform, the outcome, the best of democracy prevailing in response to this money laundering and the manipulation. Can also be the manifestation, the manipulation, the money laundering, the secrets coming forth, the hidden agenda. What do we do with this information? A difficult decision to be made about this abuse of power, this betrayal, this deceit, as a light is shone in the dark on this devil energy. I'm going to say yes, they do have this information because it is volatile, absolutely volatile. But what do they do? What do they do with it at the moment? Goodness me. I'm going to say yes, they do have it. They're investigating it. Well, if you can hear that, that's Bindi dog. Boo boo, boo boo. Having some dreams, probably chasing a ball down at the beach. I'm going to say yes, they do. I'm going to say yes. Within the DOJ, they have this information, maybe not all of it, remembering that Alex Whiting was brought on board as an international money laundering expert. Do not be surprised if there is another international expert brought on board, a third that will be. So Alex Whiting is onto the money laundering. Jack Smith is onto the Homeland Security, classified documents, etc. He's on that, and the January the 6th, the insurrection. Do not be surprised if a third expert with international connections and dealings is brought on board in regards to this, if they're not already there. We may learn of them before too much longer. Holy crumbs. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the question. Boy, that took us some places I wasn't expecting, and I'm really, really cross. Okay, I shall leave it at that. Take a deep breath and catch you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.